Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Um, I'm just gonna have to use my laptop mic for this, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna end up getting a new laptop because I've been having a lot of issues with this one for a while now, and I keep putting off getting a new one, but I think I'm gonna have to uh have to finally cave in and get a new one, unfortunately. But that said, let's 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 continue this. Let's continue the stream.
June 30th, 2020 when I contacted Euro, the precious English prince, for one reason. I was going to make my new buddy Joran jealous by taking on Euro as my new protege.
Why am I wearing shades? My blue eyes are my superpower.
Hey Euro, can I get your Discord link?
Sure, more than that glad to have you. Just be careful that it's not on a time limit, so don't share it with anyone you don't trust.
I'm in. Don't worry, I never invite anyone to Discords, so that won't be an issue. Thanks.
Cool.
Hey, I heard you are gaining a lot of subs lately. Congratulations.
Thanks, man. Went from 204 to 218 just today, lol.
Now, that was the day that I bought the subscribers for Euro, and so going from 204 to 218 in a day, I thought that would be like, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. That'll be the end of this, and it was supposed to slow.
Okay, now I can say what I was gonna say. What I was gonna say was 204 to 218. Like that's really like a big deal for like a small channel like that. Like that's a lot of subscribers in just one day. Like me, I think from like 204 to 218 that would take me like a year. or like at least a month. Like it wouldn't be in a day. So but of course Euro did not pick up on that because I mean whenever you have an ego, I mean you're not gonna pick up on stuff like that.
Slowly increase over the next week or two up to the 200 subscribers that were purchased.
Yeah, we're gonna see just how.
That's great. Keep up whatever you were doing.
Thanks, man. That means a lot coming from someone as big as you.
Hey, real quick, you need to install TubeBuddy. It's free, but it will help you with your YouTube channel experience even more growth. It helps with titles and other things that will get YouTube to suggest you in related searches and to show up when you do a TCAP search. For example, in your latest video, you should include TCAP in your title. Tag Chuck Harding, To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen, TCAP parody, etc.
This video is sponsored by TubeBuddy.
TubeBuddy. Yeah, so and of course I had also brought TubeBuddy up to Joran and got him to install it. And Joran didn't really do the things that TubeBuddy was telling him to do. And so I wanted to be able to say like, oh man, Euro's getting all this growth because he actually listened to me about TubeBuddy.
Thanks, dude. That's really useful.
This is what it shows me on your latest video, where it says rank tags. There is nothing there because you have not properly tagged the video. Making small changes like that have gotten me steady traffic, even without uploading lately. And also, just so everyone's clear, tags have very little to do with ranking. It actually says that, but I needed to have a reason why his channel was growing. Otherwise, it would look really suspicious.
It's better than YT Studios.
You should update all of your titles. YouTube Studios is really good, but TubeBuddy is a good add-on. They have a free and paid version, but the free version will be a really good place to start.
You got a link?
Lazy bitch.
Yeah, no, you can just Google it.
I highly recommend it.
Link?
Then he asked me again so that I send the link.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate your help.
No worries.
So like a couple things. I haven't put tags on my videos. Like I've been on YouTube, not this channel, not even in this community, but I've been on YouTube since like 2011. I probably haven't put tags on my video probably since 2011. Um, because like it just never really seemed important to me. And also back then like you could tell like what the tags are. I don't even think you can tell what the tags are now. Whenever they first did like the hashtags, I made sure to put those on like all my videos, but like now I don't know. Maybe I guess I'm bad. Um, I'm a bad example of someone like trying to get growth on YouTube because I'm not really looking for that per se. Um, I just do my thing, and then like if I entertain people, it's whatever. I had another point too, but I don't remember what it was.
Let me know if you need anything else. Also, it would really help if you increased your video lengths to about 90 seconds or longer. The short videos are great, but YouTube does not like to push them in related searches.
Will do.
When you get monetized after 1,000 subs, I don't think you can monetize anything shorter than 3 minutes, but I could be wrong.
I'll keep that in mind.
And then this was prior to the shorts, obviously.
Yeah.
And then also, important to pay.
And he was just uploading like 90-second videos.
There were like 60-second videos, these short ass videos that he was uploading that were just clips from TCAP and stuff.
So as we learned in the interview, technically Euro's channel was not even Euro's channel, it was his brother that was doing all the uploads. So like all Euro was doing was supposedly, it was what he said, that he was giving his brother like the ideas, like he was like telling his brother like what to upload or what to like edit or whatever, and then his brother would put the video together. So really it was Euro's brother's channel, but even so, like 90-second clips of just like stuff obviously taken from like Wall's channel or whatever. I don't know, because this was prior to YouTube Shorts, so this wasn't even like he was taking advantage of that. I like, I don't understand. I don't know what the point of watching Euro's channel was. Because he didn't really have any original content that I know of, or at least none that I've heard.
He wasn't doing anything. And that's what was pissing. But
maybe his finger was actually on the pulse because he knew YouTube was gonna make shorts and like
he knew
it was gonna boost.
And so the date's really important to notice because this is on June 30th. This is while I'm also in like everything's about to really hit the fan with Jorn. July 1st is when Mac and Cheese comes into his life. So, and now it's July 1st.
Hey, you weren't kidding about my subs. I've just passed 250 and I've been doing TCAP content since about April. I had about 40 subs from when I was uploading gameplay, but the rest are from the community.
So just a date earlier, he had 218, and then he got 30. Now he's at 250, and Jorn's getting pissed. Euro's only been doing content now for 3 months. Jorn's been doing it for 5.
And he only does those like.
This is June 1st, 2020. For context.
Those like 30-second videos, and he's not singing to the chat, he's not
singing, he's not making original songs, poetry,
he's not telling food delivery stories.
His eyes weren't bluer than Lauren's. I also happen to know that his butt was not round and Latino. So.
How do you know that?
It's none of your goddamn business. Congratulations. I hope you were sharing the good news with your Discord. It's always inspirational to others when you can share your success. And of course, I just wanted him to brag about it in his Discord so that Jordan would see it. so that later I would in my chat log with Joran, I'm like, wow, Euro's really growing. What do you think's causing it?
I am, and thank you for all the advice. I've downloaded that app already. I'd love to hear your thoughts on my new video. This is called American Pot Pie.
Yeah, and I said, that's good. I would change the title though. American Pot Pie, and then in parentheses, PCAP style, or something so that you come up in the searches. If your title does not have your tags in it, you won't come up in natural searches.
Good idea, thanks. You're really helping me out, dude. Thanks.
No worries.
Thumbs up. Thanks for the shout out, dude.
You know what I realized would be funny? If, speaking of searches, if someone, like, found this stream, didn't really know what my channel was about, and they found this stream, like, looking for, like, actual, like, IBS shit. I don't know, that would just be really funny to me. Of course, I have had people, like, from, like, different communities show up in my streams, but nothing to that extent.
It means a lot to me.
No problem. And that was again to get Joran's attention. I was doing a stream with Clobber and maybe Lockhart, and I told people, like, hey, if you guys really like good content, you should sub to Euro. And Joran was there. Joran was there. Joran was there in the audience, and I shouted out Euro. So he was very happy about that.
Is okay if I link your channel in the description on my videos? Any chance you can post my channel on your community board? Can I ask you a piece of advice? At what point did you start doing merch?
So first of all, he was asking me if it was okay if he'd linked. Why would I tell him no? You can't link my channel in the description of your video. Why would I say that?
Do you know what the video was?
Who fucking knows? But he just asked, what he really wanted was a way in so that he could ask me for something, which is what it was all about. He wanted me to make a community post and tell it wasn't good enough that I shouted him out in a live stream where people are. Wasn't good enough. Now he wanted me to do a community post for him and get him more subscribers.
Yeah.
But I played dumb. Hey, Euro, what community board are you talking about?
I thought your channel had one. Just TCAP recipes put mine on his and got me up to 291 now. Oh, Jesus.
So now it's 2 days later, and he went from he was under 100. He was under 200 when I first did. I think I want to say he was like at 140. He had less than Jorn, and now he's at 291, and it's been 2 days. I don't do merch. I don't have a Patreon or a Discord, but I don't think there is ever a right time. It costs you nothing to start a Patreon or Teespring store, so the right answer is whenever you are ready to start it.
Ah, okay.
I promise you, your boost was unrelated to a community board share. It was most likely from the plugging you do during streams and the shout-outs you have been getting from numerous creators. You also have a stream coming up with well-known creators.
Ah, okay. Thanks, man. You've been really helpful.
Wait, that said he had a stream? I didn't know Euro was in any streams. Who was he in a stream with?
And that stream was going to be with Amanda James, Tiffany Lockhart, Shin, and Andrew Burkett. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew Burkett.
Ah, okay. Thanks, man. You've been really helpful.
Okay, thank you, Wes.
Do you mean this? And then I showed him a screenshot of my featured channels at the time on my Westmost channel.
And that's just you, like, just being like, oh, is this like the community tab?
Well, I wondered if he wanted me to add him here. If he wanted me to add him as one of the featured channels on my channel.
No, the TCAP recipes put me on. The one TCAP recipes put me on was just like a post on YouTube. Never seen that one. Is that just for you guys?
No, that is the featured channel section of every channel. You can list your collaborators.
How the fuck did you not know about these featured channels? That's literally on everyone's channel. And I don't exactly remember the way it was in 2020, but I don't think it's changed that much. Like now, bro, I saw some blinking on my screen. Hopefully that's fine. Um, now like you go to everyone's channel, and if you go to like their channels, then if they don't have any, then it will just show up as blank. So I don't know how he would know about that.
Or other channels you have. Oh, yeah, the community post. No, I don't do those as channel shout outs. If I use it for ads, people won't pay attention to them in the future. I did a community post for the Jordan Kennedy stream a month ago because I paired the two of them together and they were doing a 2-hour plus live stream that was not solely related to TCAP or at all related to TCAP. If you make a compelling long form video, 20 minutes plus, or do a live stream on your channel that I feel transcends TCAP, I will do a community post though. And like I've said before, that one community post I sent for the Jordan Kennedy stream killed any future community post I ever did on that. I feel like I'm shadow banned. Like, I swear to God, I swear, any post I make, I'll get like maybe 2 thumbs up on it on that channel.
Well, I imagine somebody who like, I don't know, maybe followed you from Chris Hansen's channel or something, and they click that, and they're being sang to, and they're being all
this Jason Blaha talk, and you're hearing about Jordan's family, where his mom's from,
the Cajun Music Hall of Fame, like all the.
Oh yeah, so I did that to myself, but it was worth it for the troll.
Thanks, man. You the best. I'm here all the time because I can't work. So if you ever want somebody to talk to you about who shall not be named, I'm here to listen.
Yeah, so asking me to talk with him about Muse, which why would I want to talk with him about that? Like, I don't know you.
Yeah, well,
it's so weird. Why would you and I, of all people, be talking about that?
I think that's him offering, kind of like a service so he can, try to entice you for other favors, I guess, in the future.
This dude didn't even have a fucking social life. How would he know? Like, how would he even be able to give like advice or anything like related to like the Muse shit? Like, I don't know if you guys remember that interview. I watched it before this, or watched most of it before I started streaming at least. He says like he doesn't even have like a social life like outside of like TCAP. So like, how the hell is he even going to give any life advice?
Future that would be like, oh well, because we're friends, you can.
I mean,
I don't know what he wants.
I seem like a lonely dude looking for someone to talk to. Do you, Euro? Is that the vibe you get from me? Lonely man looking for some weird dude to talk to in the UK? Come on. All right. And then this is July 3rd. Now this is we are leading up to the competition. This was the start of the competition between Jordan and myself to get hot chicks. Was it?
Which you lost. I
did lose. Yeah. I lost 0-2. Well, 3 if you count mini syllables.
Jesus.
Because she fucked him too.
Did I tell you my favorite part of that interview was when he does like an accidental like Elvis impression.
Did he really?
Oh, thank you very much. He says thank you very much.
I like when he says when he says that was the first uncomfortable question. It's like 30 minutes into the interview.
Yeah, and the last question was like if you liked kids.
Yeah, and he's like he gets through all those things, and she's like, "Did you ever find Tiffany Lockhart's voice sexy?" This is the first uncomfortable question. All right. Hey, I heard Andrew Burkett is trying to get a hold of you on Skype to set up your stream. You got a lot of subs in anticipation for that, so I hope
what makes that even funnier is that he says that and then he lies about it. And then is that where the gosh, it's been a while. Is that where the no, that was from the apology call, right? One of the apology calls that he says that Tiffany is he didn't find Tiffany attractive because she was sisterly. Did he also say that in the mini view? It's been a really long time since I've listened to that.
Hope you were able to get to that sooner rather than later. He was ducking Burkett.
Yeah, Tiffany said he'd be in touch, give him my email, and then his email.
And then yeah. Are you on Skype? I think he already messaged you there.
I am 2-6. And then Skype. Thanks for helping, dude.
Did you check? I think he messaged you days ago.
I'll look. I can't seem to find anything. I've got no record of him trying to contact me.
Add him, and then I give him his Skype address.
Thanks.
No worries.
Smiley face. Hey man, hope you are well and having a good 4th of July weekend.
Of course, I was having a shitty weekend.
Yeah, no, you didn't get like any girls.
I got no. I was at the Walmart in the produce section. I was at the library. I was at the library looking for single moms so I can read to them or their child. I wasn't, and I was having no luck. Jordan surged ahead. He had a woman who was willing to dress as a genie, and he had a beautiful black Nubian princess from California.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
Well, he's really good online, you know. He's like
he's really good at online role play. Hey Euro, thanks.
No worries.
And then I don't talk to Euro again until after shit hits the fan. July 7th. Now at this point, Jordan had already been outed, and his apology video had come out. And
By the way, can we just like agree that's creepy and like stop doing that? Like the asterisks, like the role play. Like just stop. Cause you would think like it was just like an older person thing, like in early internet days. Maybe a lot of them haven't really changed since then, which is kind of sad, honestly. Like the days of like Yahoo and stuff. Like yeah, I mean maybe that was a little bit more acceptable, and I guess like it's okay like if you're like a teenager or whatever. But like once you become an adult, like I mean, I don't know, because the thing is like I'm thinking back like to whenever I was single, and there was so many like people who would start that. Like I thought like there would be like a good stops. Yes, sorry, please. I thought that they would be like a good match for me or whatever, and then like and then they would do that shit, and then it was just ruined from there. That just completely like ruins the mood of any kind of relationship. Like even if it's just a hookup, that just ruins it. It's just like no, not into that.
and the first of the calls had come out of the apology calls.
Please tell me pointing Jorn in your direction helped expose him. I feel sick that I stood up for him.
Hi Euro, I'm not sure what you were talking about.
All right, I can go into this. Okay. Euro wanted to be like the hero or like Joran's like biggest victim. Here's the difference between like me and Euro. Euro didn't really have anything to do with Joran. Not really. I mean, like it's like he wasn't on like any of his videos. He didn't like defend him really or anything like that. Well, I mean, maybe he did defend him at first, but like even so, like I mean, like all that happened so quickly. The difference between that and like me and like Kelp Pill, like that situation, was I had been defending Kelp Pill for like, I don't know, like a half a year at least. And like I was connected to that, but I only ever talked about the part that what I did because that's all I could ever talk about. Euro was talking about shit that didn't even have anything to do with him. Um, and yeah, I mean, I know he can he he should in theory feel bad for like defending Jordan at first, but I mean like it's it's not something to dwell on, especially whenever there was way worse stuff going on. I only ever talked about my side, and that's the difference between me and Euro. And also because I was genuinely sorry whenever Euro was just trying to get attention. That's also another big difference.
What do you mean pointed me in his direction? I am confused. I have known Jorn for several months before I knew of your existence.
When he came to me saying he had been catfished, I told him to speak to you about it, you see?
No, I'd been speaking to him the whole time. I was the first one he contacted the night of the catfish incident on Friday.
God damn, another thing he lied about. I feel sick. Thanks, dude, for letting me know anyway. You've been so supportive with my channel.
And what Euro had been doing for the last day and a half or whatever was taking credit for the apology calls, telling everyone that how first of all he felt sick because he allowed this to happen. He kept taking credit for allowing Jordan to happen and not stopping him earlier. But then he was saying, thankfully, he did the right thing and he sent Jordan to me, and that's why the apology calls exist. That's why. Yeah. So it was all because of him. Like he fucked
and he
up
knew
by
that
not.
You were trolling Jordan.
He didn't know. No, he didn't. No one knew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no one knew, but he just assumed.
He was just
at that point, people didn't know what my role was with it. Like, was I trolling Jordan? So he didn't know. He just assumed that though it was all because of him.
But he was like kind of growing to be one of the like bigger people in the community. I mean, he was at like what 290.
I think he was like 320. He was at like 300. Yeah, he was at this point. I think he was at like 320. He was at like
fame was yeah.
Yeah, or I can't remember what he got up to.
I mean, to be fair, in Euro's mind, I mean, whenever you only ever think about yourself, in Euro's mind, he probably did have something to do with like the Jordan being caught. But I mean, that's just like delusion.
But he ended up putting out a 200 subscriber special video, which I might still have, but it was like the last full minute of it was just cats dancing, going meow 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 meow. It was like, thank you for all your support. I remember just sending it to Jordan, and he was not happy. Jordan was not happy about Euro surging past 200 and then 300 subscribers. And then there was a liquid Euro channel that would come along. There was a mirror Euro channel that would come along and put up some it gets pretty crazy. All right. No problem, and you shouldn't feel sick. He fooled and lied to a lot of people, including me initially. But right now, the focus should really be on the discussion about Jordan and the harm he did in the community.
Initially, I think all Jordan did was lie. Sorry, that caught me off guard.
And how to ensure that doesn't happen again. I have seen you in quite a few streams discussing feeling sick about the situation since yesterday and offering a lot of apologies. I am sure your intentions are not misguided, but several people have messaged me concerned that you are making this about you. I don't think you would ever do that, but just letting you know that there are some people who share that thought. I personally think you should accept everyone telling you that you did nothing wrong and focus on helping make the community better, as we all are.
Thanks for the warning. I appreciate it. I'll be more careful.
No worries at all.
Thumbs up. Dude, I don't know how to thank you because
Also, if Hero wanted like attention, he could have done like a a Joran stream like around this time. It wouldn't have, like, even if it was just like, I feel bad about my part, blah blah blah. He he should have, like, I mean, because that's all he was after was attention. So I mean, like, why not? But he never streamed anything except I guess he went on other people's streams. I don't know. It's just weird to me.
Jorn telling me I was his best friend and the first person he came to was messing with my head and not helping with my depression. But you have cleared it up and it helps a lot. I owe you big time.
No worries. Shit. You know what? We should do the email.
So this is from S. Suck me, please.
Also, if Euro thought that he was like the reason of like the apology calls and they were already out at this point, then why? I mean, like, why not do it? I don't know what this is. It's like it looks like Euro faked like a chat log. Chat, and it's like a UK website too. Why would Jordan be on like a UK like chat website?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is.
Well, so okay, now you see the URL. This is a UK. This is some UK site that Euro is on, because this person who's supposedly Massachusetts says they're 35 years old. Yeah. And what Euro was trying to say was that this was Joran having a conversation with him
on this chat IW.
On this chat, yeah, on this website, this UK website, this person who's not 35 and doesn't live in Massachusetts. So this wasn't Joran. So he sent
yeah.
So can you be suck me, please?
Okay.
I bet you will.
I was about to say, man, what you ask me to do? Wait, what voice am I supposed to? Should I try like
just use your own voice?
13-year-old princess, I guess.
Yep. LOL.
A cute princess. D-face.
LOL. My dad says that.
What do you look like?
Blue eyes and blonde hair. Okay, now back to email 1.
You know what this looks like you know what that looks like to me? I think it was one of those like because there's like websites where like you can like fake like chat logs or whatever. I think it was one of those. Maybe not though.
That shows his mindset. What does it mean?
Hi, Euro. What was this in reference to? Was this you and Joran joking around?
This was real. It was about the same time he came to you. Just after as I've discovered from you, but he kept me up 5 hours begging me for advice, convinced me to remove his troll from every stream where I was the moderator, convinced me to stand up for him in the community, ask weird questions about my asexuality. It really messed with my head.
Him and I had been talking for 6 weeks. This takedown was in the works for a while.
Thanks. That clears a lot up for me. Thank you, buddy. You have been so supportive with this. I can't thank you enough.
It looks like in that screenshot, you two are doing Lorne lines back and forth. Is that what that was?
I can barely remember it. He DM'd me when I
He just wanted some part of like the he wanted to be related to the Joran situation so bad that he was willing to like fake shit. And like I've said before, like about like who the fuck did I say this about? It's been a while since I said this, but like you don't really need to lie about Joran. I think I said about Joran because someone was trying to Kennedy, right? Kennedy was trying to lie about Joran. And I'm like, you don't really need to lie about Joran to make Joran look bad.
Asleep. I just thought it was a joke at first. I feel terrible for believing him and not saying anything about the red flags I saw. I enabled a pedophile, and I'm having trouble coping with that. That's the biggest reason I'm easing back into the community. I've never felt so taken advantage of in my life.
What a bitch. What a fucking
What
bitch.
the fuck?
Fuck you.
Are you gonna make like there? You know from the expose that there were a lot of people that felt this way. Like, why should you have the fucking spotlight? It's just because you have more time on your hands.
Exactly. And then here was something that he sent me that was actually kind of funny. This was from the 5th of July.
Hold up, you didn't realize what was fake. Sorry, please. Senorita, welcome to the stream. And yes, Euro is a very, very, very strange individual.
When him and Euro were having a conversation.
Should I do my Jordan voice?
I'll be Jordan.
Okay.
Klaba and Identity already know. So just for context, this was when Mac and Cheese was first coming at him, when the video had been taken down and stuff. And yeah, this was July 5th. Well, but this is going to be on Euro's time. So, and I believe they're like 9 hours ahead. I can't remember what the time conversion is, or maybe 6 hours ahead for who knows. But they're out, so the time is going to be a little different. But Mac and Cheese had just given the first lines about like, I can't believe you're a piece of shit, and then it started sending out that first message with the video. So Clobber and Identity already know the troll will have a very frustrating day.
Glad I can at least help to some extent.
I have an idea for a sketch. Can I run it by you?
Of course.
I have a nightmare about Lorne appears as a ghost in my dream to haunt me. He tries to convince me that I am the same as him, just as bad.
No, this was July 5th. Joran wrote that. And Joran, of course, whenever everything went down, the mac and cheese message and all that. So this was like, what, before the, no. Was it, it was around like, it was either before or after the prequel call. But it was after the mac and cheese chatlog was finished. So it's just like, wow.
I like this because it's comedy with a moral.
How great is that? So on the 5th, before like everything,
This was before his apology, right?
Yes, Jordan still thinks he's going to be able to. This is before the prequel call. So this is why Euro believes that he sent Jordan to me. This is right before the prequel call.
Yeah.
Where Jordan's like, I'm like, hey, well, nothing happened. Prove that's my dick, all that. Yeah. So Jordan is already talking, like he's already thinking of a sketch to do out of it. Like that's how little he gives a fuck. He does not give a shit. He's already talking about a sketch where Lorne comes to him and says he's just. Dude, isn't that what ended up happening?
Well, it's gonna be like an apology sketch. It's like comedy, and then he turns to the camera and he's like.
I love this screen. Like this was one of the good screenshots that Euro actually did manage to send me. Everything else was just, me health.
And then another one blank asked me to pass on. And then he says this is Jorn. Crying laughing face. All the best girls are taken. Wink, tongue out face.
July 11th, I send Euro a.
Wait, why did Euro? Oh wait, no, that's blinked out. Okay, I thought Jordan wanted that to be passed on. I think that was the mirror or whoever it was.
I send Euro a message. And this was because Euro was making such a spectacle of himself. I had to kick it up. There was the Jorn Comedy channel, and no one knew who was running the Jorn Comedy Mirror.
Right.
And so people wanted to know. And so I created some. Euro wanted attention. I was going to give him attention. And so the Jorn Comedy channel started asking for Euro directly. And then it became like this big, no one knew who it was. Like no one knew how to get in contact with them directly, but they wanted, and they also added Euro to their featured channels. So like just out of the blue, Euro was the only featured channel on Jorn Comedy, and they were asking for Jorn Comedy directly. All right. Hey dude, looks like the new Jorn Comedy account is calling you out in the comments of the videos. Have you been in contact with them or something? I would like to interview whoever it is if you can set that up. I have made comments, but they have not said anything to me. It would be great for my Chris Hansen video. And at the time, there was no Chris Hansen video about Jordan. This was all just me bullshitting. This was all just me bullshitting
Right.
Euro.
Yeah, I saw that too. Fuck him. I'm not even gonna be going to bother replying.
You realize this is not Joran, right? It is someone archiving this stuff to embarrass Joran. That's why they have my calls with Joran. I gave them the mac and cheese, who gave them to whoever is doing this.
I know, I just can't be bothered to deal with even fake Jorn right now.
That's why I want to interview them. I want to find out their motives, how they found out about Joran, what else they know, etc.
Ah, okay, I see.
Damn. Could really use your help on this, but I understand. Thanks. Hopefully they reach out to someone else and I can contact them. Have a good day.
Thanks, I'll help in any way I can. Just say if you need help with anything.
Nah, it's no problem. This person really seems to be trying to get your attention and assistance, and I would love to interview them. I was hoping that you would be able to get me in contact with someone, but I understand if you don't want to get involved.
See, like Euro is like such a fucking bitch because he like the Joran shit didn't really have anything to do with him, and like he's like got to be like such a victim about it to the point where he doesn't even want to do anything. And like I will say, like, talking to like lolcows, whenever they like act like that, or really not even just lolcows, but just people in general, whenever you like give them advice or whatever, um that's like so fucking frustrating. Like I was trying to get I was trying to get one person to watch the Joran, what was it? I think it was the roast. And like they wouldn't even do it. And I was like, I don't know. It's just frustrating.
I will just see if they reach out to someone else. I will contact that person.
I'll see what I can do.
Thanks. I would consider it a personal favor.
I'm already reaching out.
Thanks.
No worries, dude. I love to help this community.
Well, if I do manage to get an interview out of this, I would credit you in the Chris Hansen video and in the description. I would be sure you were linked in the community post he does for the video too. If you would prefer to stay anonymous though and just do it for the community, I understand. Just let me know. I would hate to give you that kind of exposure if it's going to overwhelm you. Chris has over 300,000 subscribers.
Hey, come on, you wouldn't want a shout out.
I don't want to overwhelm the guy. Yeah, I don't want to overwhelm the guy.
All right, and that is the end of the Euro well, part one at least. Says to be continued. Um, hopefully part two will come out soon. Because this came out around the same time as the Stephanie Chatlog, and I think this kind of got overlooked because everyone wanted to see like the end of the. Actually, I think it was like the next day this came out, if I remember correctly. So it did kind of get overlooked, but hopefully this gets some watch. Other people stream about it as well. Well, well, to be fair, they didn't. Euro didn't actually have cancer. It was cancer that turned into COVID, and then COVID uh, got him demonetized. So then he had to change it to IBS, which I would say, um, if I ever get if anyone ever gets cancer and then it turns into COVID, like, and then turns into IBS, like, I would say that's a pretty good outcome. Like, I would be pretty happy. Well, yeah, I mean, IBS sucks, but I mean, like, I don't know. Euro seem to have a pretty good life if he could have like two miracles happen like that. We're gonna close off with a steer music song. I'll have to find a new one because my laptop is messing up. I think I know what song I want to listen to actually. All right, I know this was a short stream, but that's all that I have. Um, I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Maybe next week. Maybe I'll have something. We'll see.
Hi. Today I'm going to be doing the song Changes, written by the maestro himself, Ozzy Osbourne, performed originally with Black Sabbath. I'm going to be doing the Charles Bradley version today. May he rest in peace. He truly turned the song into a masterpiece. I hope you like it. I feel unhappy. I feel so sad. I lost the best friend that I ever had. She was my woman. I loved her so. But it's too late now. I let her go. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes in my life. Who has got me trained? We share the years, we shared each day. In love together, we found a way. But turn the world and its evil way. My heart was blinded, love went astray. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes in my life. Oh, in my life, there's gonna be some changes. Ah! Some changes. It took so long to realize that I can see her, say her last goodbyes. Now on my days, I'm filled with tears. Wish I could go back and change these years.